Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Mark. Thank you. I recently posted a video on my Instagram about what happened, and I got a lot of messages, DMs, text messages, calls, people reaching out to me, finding out if I was okay. Thank you. That meant a lot to me. Yes, I am happy. I am healthy. I am safe. Let me explain to what happened on Friday evening. I think it was August 25th. That evening I left my house to go get gas, air on the tire, ice, food, fruits, things that I needed for a party that my family and I were going to attend in New York City. It was going to be about a 2.5 hour drive. We're going to go into Long Island, New York that morning. So I wanted to make sure that the Friday night I had everything so I didn't have to do it in the morning. So now when I was done with everything I needed to do, all my errands, as I'm driving home, before I reach my community, there's about a 4 to 5 minute road to get to my community. Well, it was a 2-lane, one going north and one going south. I was going north, and there's a specific location where on this road, you have to do a tight turn. Either you're going up or you're going down. Now, I'm going slow, I'm chilling, I'm happy, I'm relaxed, and I did everything the night before. So in the morning, everything be all a breeze. As I'm driving, there's this white car, coming really fast on a turn where the car came up past the yellow line, and it came onto my side, and it quickly sideswiped me and hit me on my panel, which I'll bring the camera closer, where it then came and hit my side view mirror, shattered through here. The mirror of, not the shell, but the mirror itself went in through this hole here, through me, and it landed on my passenger floor. When all that happened, it happened so fast that I couldn't even finish saying it already happened. I did open my mouth, which was a problem because of all the shatter that happened. It went through and went in my face and went on my arm. Thank God for this tense. It prevented everything from hitting me. Because it would have just hit me, it would have hit my face. I had glasses, so the glasses prevented the shattering from going through my eyes. So that was good, but it was in my mouth. At that moment, I did not know that I had glass in my mouth. When I got hit, I immediately hit the brakes. When I hit the brakes of the car, the first thing I did is I looked through my rear view mirror to see the car, and I saw the red lights, and it just faded away. That's the moment that I was concerned because it felt like it was a hit and run. So I quickly called 911. I spoke to the operator. The operator asked what happened. I told him I got into a car accident. And right when I was explaining of what happened, I see a car approach me. And I couldn't see because it was dark outside. All I can see was through this window right here. And I can see the driver's side front lights. It's all I could see because it was like pretty much right in this area right here. Again, this car is now on the opposing lane. So I hear these words: "Is everyone all right? Are you okay? My bad, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Shit." So as they're saying that, I'm already on the operator, telling them, explaining of what happened, where my location is. They asked if I needed medical attention. I said, please bring the police officer, please bring an ambulance. And as I'm talking, I started to realize that I'm having a hard time talking. It's because of the glass that's in my mouth. Once we hung up, I can already see that the car already had drove in front of me. So then to let cars pass by. But at that moment, there were no cars yet. It was just me and this person. That's when I came to realize it was the car, because when I heard them saying, shit, my bad, bro, what the hell? This person was concerned, so this was the person that I felt was the person that was in charge that had hit my vehicle. So now they're in front of me. Now we're only blocking the lane going north. The person gets out, and as they get out, I'm getting a call, and I'm looking at this person, and this person is saying, my bad, bro. Damn, what the fuck? And I can see that there's blood coming out from his, I couldn't tell if it was from his forehead, the top of his head, or his eyebrow, but there was an area from the right side of his left side, because it was on my side. So it was on his left side, there was blood coming out. And I just told him, get back, I can't talk, I have glass in my mouth. So he was concerned. I felt like he was talking to his mom on the phone. He got in his car, and that was the last conversation I had with him. He got in his vehicle. By then, people started coming by. I had spoken to the person that was that was receiving that phone call, because I had told you, as this person had gotten out, I had received a call, and it was the local police. I explained to the local police, please come with paramedics. There's a person that is hurt. So when I hung up with that person is when I made that 30-second video clip. And as you can slightly see at the end, you can see his feet outside. So I'm assuming he was talking to his mom. Unbelievable. Dude just hit me, sideswiped me. My side view mirror's over here. I got glass in my mouth. Oh my goodness. Then I got off recording, and then I called my wife. By then, the people were already coming by. Somebody had parked right in between us, asking if everyone's okay. I just kept asking people, can I get water? I need water. The reason why I needed water is because I needed to spit out all the glass that was in my throat, that was in between my gums and my teeth when I was talking. So I had to make sure I was spitting it all out. So at that time, I wasn't swallowing anything. This is my concern. So nobody had water. A lady had came that I believe was a relative of the person, because they had parked right behind me, and I just saw them walking by really fast, just passed by me, looked at me, but went to go see the other person. So I kind of felt it was somebody from their party. When my wife had came, as she came looking for parking, because it was very hard to find parking on that one lane. Again, it's a small space. By the time she came out, the ambulance and the officers had came. They all gathered up. It was 2 paramedics. One paramedic was talking to, the male paramedic was talking to the driver, and a female came up to me. As she was approaching me, the officer was coming as well. I believe I had spoken to her right before the officer came. The lady, the female paramedic, asked me if I was okay, and I told her the only thing that came out of my mouth was, I need water. Can you give me water? She says she's not allowed to give me water. Officer came. I told them, is it okay if I get out of the car? So this was my very first time stepping out of my car. Came out, I told them I had glass. They told me to close my eyes, put my hands mid-air so they can look through me, and the cop did identify that I had glass all over me. I told them that I'm having a hard time talking because of glass. So my wife was pretty much there to talk to the officer, but I did give the officer my ID, I gave him my registration, and as we're talking, explaining what happened, he looked and noticed that the driver was already getting into the ambulance, and he had to stop me because he needed to get their information before he left, thankfully. So he got his information, whatever he needed, then he got back into his car. I told my wife, if you can please talk to him, I'm gonna sit back in my car, just because everything was still a shock. All of this happened within 20 minutes now. She got the information, the officer said, you're okay to go. So my wife was behind me by then, because some people already had left. So my wife got in her car, she was behind me the whole time, and as I'm driving this car, I was only driving it for like 15 miles, 10 miles per hour, because from that lane all the way to my community. Again, I didn't want to shatter this glass. The car did not feel good. I knew that this car, because of the impact, the wheel was compromised, the strut, the suspension, the wheel alignment, everything was compromised in this vehicle. So I knew this car was no longer good. I got home, made it to my house. I told my wife, let's go to the hospital. I need to get myself checked out. I need to get my throat checked because I can't swallow. We came to the hospital. We were there for like a good 4 hours. Finally got attended. The doctors looked at me didn't even take x-rays, just took a flashlight. I told the officer that I have not swallowed and I have not drank since the accident. He goes, you are okay now to drink. You are fine. He checked me on my neck. He checked my back. He checked my pulse. He says that you are okay. I was relieved to hear that. I was very happy because now I was able to drink. My mouth was very sore from no water. But once I heard that I was okay, I was more at ease. So then moving forward, I am now at that part where I already contacted my insurance company. I got the police report. I got the insurance claim number. My insurance company called me. They wanted video of, they wanted photos. I gave him as many photos as I could. I made a video of the interior, the exterior. I had my wife make a video while I was driving back to the location 2 days later on the daytime, so the video can show that turn where this person was coming from. This person's turn he came too fast. It was a young adult driver. He was probably 21, 22 years old. Came too fast where when he made that turn, his car was pretty much on my lane, and that is what caused this accident here. I'm just glad that both parties are okay, no fatalities. Now we're just waiting for the third party insurance, which is the driver's car insurance, to hear from them on the case, what will happen, because in my case, I do not want to get a loan for a loan driver, a loan car. I don't want to get this car fixed, or I don't want anything that my car insurance should do. They should not do anything, because this is not my problem. I got hit, and that person's car insurance should deal with it. So that is where I am right now. Yeah, and strong. I kept this baby for 13 years and maintained it myself. Did all the cool stuff to it.
It's in good shape too.
Thank you. Yeah, a lot of the stuff is just aftermarket. The steering wheel, the seats, the iPad modification on it.
Oh, that's cool.
I took that out. I took the iPad. It's you can take that iPad in and out.
Very cool.
Now I actually don't care because you're here now.
Right.
It was before. I didn't want to ruin anything because I wanted you guys to see it.
Okay. I'm gonna go all the way around the four corners. So you can get right there where you're at. Get a nice corner shot.
I believe the door, yeah, the passenger door. You just saw the clip of the adjuster not from my car insurance, but from the other party's car insurance. They came here, they took a look at the car, and this is where we stand. So they took a look at the vehicle. He went all around, took photos, asked so much information regarding the add-ons that I've done to the car. Look through every single piece and component of the damage to see how much it's going to cost to get it fixed and to see if it's even worth it to get it fixed. So he went ahead, pretty much spent about 15 minutes, 20 minutes on the vehicle. Then he went in his car and he was there probably about 45 minutes to close to an hour. From there, he was doing his research on Kelley Blue Book. He was going through AAA, some other companies, on the value of the car, plus all the parts that it would cost to see if it's even worth it. He said the price to fix this vehicle, again, it's only cosmetic because we have not even took the vehicle to a repair shop to look at the interior of like the damages within the wheel well, the alignment, all that. So we're not even looking at that yet. We're just looking at cosmetics, and he said it's about close to $5,000. but he's noticed about all the add-ons that I've done, and he just told me straight up, like, all the stuff that you've done to the car is worthless, is meaningless, for the vehicle of its year and its mileage. Again, this is a 2010, 13 years old. The mileage on this car is about 180,000 miles. It's close to it. It's about 179. So he came with the news and he told me that the vehicle, they're going to consider it a loss as of today. It is now September 14th since the accident that happened on August 25th. So it's about 3 weeks now, and it took that long. I had to fight for it, for my car insurance not to deal with this, because I know it wasn't my fault, it was the other driver's fault. So finally I got the approval from the other car insurance. I just had to provide so much information, so much proof, documents, and then it worked on my favor. So I do not have to deal with any of this. I don't have to get a tow truck for the vehicle. I don't have to, I got a rental, it's a red SUV. I don't have to pay for it because the other car insurance is dealing with this. Now they were going to fix this, but they're just gonna give me a check, and I'm sure that's what you're interested in, wondering how much they're gonna give me. I will put it this way, it's over 5,000. Now why is it over 5,000, and why am I on the fence, like leaning towards, okay, I need to do this? It's one, the car, like I said, is a 2010, 13 years old. Same engine, same transmission. These are the things I have to keep in mind. Like if they fail, the car's pretty much done. I should take the 5,000 and put it as a down payment for another vehicle, plus some money that I have on the side that I would like to use for another vehicle. So this is actually helping me out. But it just sucks that I had a vehicle that was working without a problem, paid for, and I made it look pretty, for all it to mean nothing now. So I'm at that point where they're gonna come pick it up. Today's Thursday. They're gonna come pick it up on Monday morning. They're gonna have a tow truck come and salvage the car. I need to have the title at hand, which I do. And that's it, guys and ladies. That because of this accident, I lost the car. It sucks. It does suck. But I have to look at it as a good thing. It's venturing me off to a newer car, possibly a car that I want. I had a good time with this vehicle. I wanted to give this vehicle to my sister, my younger sister, so that she can have a car. But I'm gonna be honest with you, this car is no longer safe after that accident. But yeah, that's all I have, everyone. It's good news and bad news. Mixed feelings right now, but I gotta move forward because time waits for no one. All right, everyone, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Whoa, you actually thought I was gonna let them take my car with all the stuff that I've done to it? Nah. I took out the headlights, I took out the grill. I'm gonna grab some stuff that's inside the vehicle, like the steering wheel. Whatever I can find and replace it with. Well, today's the day. All right, that's it. That was the last of it. I went ahead and removed the knob, the steering wheel, the wheel hub for the steering wheel. Just a couple of things that I had here. I'm looking at it for like almost the very last time. On Monday, they're taking the vehicle. It is Saturday evening. So I went ahead and removed everything. I cannot take the seats, unfortunately. I was debating of taking out those aluminum foot pedals, but I'm just gonna leave it there. But yeah, that's it. This is the end. goes my Sonata.